Hey, what's up, everyone? So, I know a lot of people are really freaked out about this coronavirus, and I'm going to talk about the one thing that I do know that can potentially combat with that, and that's going to be having a strong immune system. The stronger your immune system, the better your odds are. Now, I do want to hold emphasis on this. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a physician, so check with them first. I'm just giving out educational information, and I hope it sees you well, and hopefully you practice some of these tips and they help you do the things that you need to do. So, first off is going to be getting proper hydration. When we keep our bodies hydrated, we give our bodies the strength they need to fight off certain bacteria and viruses. So stay hydrated. Take care of that and make sure that you're staying hydrated. One of the best way to check your hydration, I'm not really a big fan of you need to drink eight ounce glasses of water because everyone's different sizes and shapes. So check the color of your pee. If it has a little bit of a yellowish tint to it, but not too much, it's not too bright, then you're more likely more hydrated than not. Now, you don't want to be overhydrated either. So if you're peeing completely clear, that's overhydration. So be really, really careful with that. All right. And for number two is going to be just eat healthy food. Eat that healthy living food, fruits, vegetables. It's going to be a little more difficult because we have to stock up. And so we may have to stock up with things that aren't living, obviously. And so what we can do with that is focus on our vitamins. I'm not a huge fan of a multivitamin just because it's almost like a shotgun vitamin, I call it. Like you need to know what you have enough of and what you have too much of. One thing I will say is I'm a big component on bringing up my vitamin C. I normally bring my vitamin C up. One, it's a water soluble fiber, or it's a water soluble, so it's going to come out of your system regularly. So you always have to reamp up on that. Again, same thing, different levels for different people. So check with your doctor, check with your physician, check what a good level of vitamin C would be for you. Number three is going to be exercise. Make sure you're getting exercise in. And now, I wouldn't say do intense exercise right now because you're trying to keep your immune system strong. And you can actually fatigue not only your nervous system, but your immune system too. If you're going too much and you're doing things that are too hard, I'd say do something light enough to where you're breaking a good sweat and you know you've done something, but not to the point like you feel drained and lethargic. You want to feel strong, not weak. Okay. So, depending on where your fitness level is, go with the one that works best for you. Just a basic light sweat will do it. All right. So, number four is going to come down to mindfulness. Now, what is mindfulness? So, we look at stress, right? There's stress all around. I know people are freaking out about this. When we focus on the stress that we have, it can actually cause even more stress, which is dangerous for our immune system. What mindfulness does is it's really focusing on controlling what you can control. You can't control how this is going to play out. You can control what you're going to do, you can control how you're going to act, and you can control how you can perceive the situation. That's what you have control over. But if you sit down stressing out and freaking out, you're going to really break your immune system down. And we don't want to do that. We want to make sure we take care of that. Okay. So be mindful, be as consistently okay with what is going on in your life. All right. Know that you can only control the things that you can control. Don't overthink things. It's a dangerous place of disaster and you don't want to do that. All right. So number five is actually a really big one to me because I went from getting sick regularly to not getting sick often at all. Like rarely will I get sick once a year. And this is really limiting those sugars. Like I completely limit sugars. Sometimes I'll have my desserts, but I call it you earn your dessert. So if I'm going to exercise, and I know that I'm doing a heavy leg day or something, for instance, I'll have those sugars. But again, I try to avoid those processed sugars as much as possible, especially right now. If you're trying to keep your immune system strong, Sugar is going to crush it. So make sure you take care of that and make sure you are limiting those sugars as much as possible. Number 6 is going to be make sure you get enough sleep. All right. Sleep is one of those important components. If you're not getting enough or if you're getting too much, that can play havoc on your immune system. So try and get the proper amounts of sleep so that you can fight off whatever you need to fight off. Hey, I'm wishing everybody luck. If you have any questions, please let me know. We can get through this together. You guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you later.